And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Trying to take it back. After making the interception, ran that thing back to the 18-yard line.
How about that for this defense on the first drive? You want to come out, create some momentum, create some energy, create a negative play. They do just that. They force the INT. Not only that, got a little bit of return on it, a little icing on the sundae to go with it. Great start for this defense.
Quarterback making adjustments.
Okay, ready?
Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure. It's a seam wide open. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Here we go.
The give to the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That changes the sequence, doesn't it? Like, you think 1st and goal, maybe I can pound this several times, and now you get the loss. Now you got to rethink things a little bit. Do I want to throw the football now? Do I feel comfortable even running the ball? So that was a big stop for this defense on 1st down.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down and came up a little short. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Snagged in the middle, it's Coleman. The receiver will not get it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down.
This is kind of like Vegas and gambling. You got a big completion there on 3rd down. You've set up 4th. You could take the field goal and take the easy money, but you might decide to roll the dice here, stay on the field, and go for it on 4th down, hoping to get a touchdown.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. He lets it fly. Brings it down on the right side. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. And the Buffaloes moving quickly to the line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. And he strides end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. You might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, tune up that much yardage. Defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The lone back's got it. Can't get him to the... And the ball's loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Dances away to buy time. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber, missing a guy wide open in the end zone, he makes those throws in his sleep.
And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Pulls and fires complete. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Release to the back. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make a play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive. He's not able to come up with it.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
To the air on 2nd down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Here comes the heat. Quarterback gets the 1st down and more. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
And he's just proving that time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get 1st downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when...
He's loose. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground, knocked down at the 28-yard line.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Well, right away after picking up the 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Oh, they're after him. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
You don't get very many opportunities to finish the play with a quarterback. A lot of times they're protected so well nowadays, but when he's a ball carrier, it's fair game, and what a great job bringing the wood.
He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the move from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air, it's Underwood. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
All right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Backed up now here, second and long. From the gun, the running back has it. Picks up the first down. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. The give on the option. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. The Buffaloes will snap it on first and 10. Quick release by the QB. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
And the Buffaloes are in the hurry up. They're going to ride this running back. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Gets it out quickly. Smashes through the tackle. He'll step out of bounds at the 11. And the Buffaloes come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He breaks a tackle. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. First and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs!
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line, getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a one-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. He turns that loose down the right side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. No good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Bringing the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. The Buffaloes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll open the second half with a run. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll keep it on the ground. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second maybe a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
Makes the catch. It's Coleman. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's live. Oh, what a cut! Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Motion from the wideout. Breaking out the jet sweep. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And these jet sweeps are just so hard to stop for no gain. I mean, a guy having a full head of steam, getting to the perimeter, and that's a nice job by this offense. Get the first down, not a huge game, but get away from all those big linemen in the middle and get that first down and keep the sticks moving.
They believe they can run right here. Powers through. Ball is free. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Back to throw, it's Underwood. Got rid of it just in time.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Buffaloes headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got it in the middle, it's Tyson. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Hard running there. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Moore. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Buffaloes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Makes the catch.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but always dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. He'll wedge it in there on the quarterback sneak. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because in the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up. And now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Defense looks like they're coming. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Snap it to the back. He's not going to get there, and they'll have to give up the football.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. That's caught. It's Coleman. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Raiola. Moving away from pressure. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. The defense coming out to protect the lead, but this offense still has plenty of time, likely their final drive. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
4th down, gotta have it here. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in, the first down and more. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Got to give this defense tons of credit. How good have they been on the back end in coverage? Just feels like every time this QB has thrown the ball, it's been contested. They haven't given up a lot of yards, and they need to continue to be great in coverage with the lead in this 2-minute situation.
They'll run it from the gun. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Might be calling a hot route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And as he throws, pulls it in, it's Coleman. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
In a 2-minute situation, you're not expecting him to be that wide open. He's a big part of this offense. I don't know if they just lost them, but that was just too easy of a pitch and catch between the QB and his target, and this offense now on the move.
All down, Liddell moves the sticks as he picks up the first down. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. 4th and 1 is one thing, but 4th and 2, sometimes the coaches sort of chicken out at the last minute. Not this time. They go for it and they get it.
I don't disagree. Just that 1 yard does make me think a little bit more. But, dude, I'm going for this. I work on this every single week in practice. I know I get the extra down now, so my 3rd down calls are even different. But 4th and 2, I like the aggressiveness to go get it.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Grabbed in the middle, it's Moore. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
Objective 1, get the first down, stop the clock. Nice job. Now get up to the line quickly. Try to save a timeout if we can.
He wants to throw it. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Not exactly a ton of points in this one. They just couldn't overcome the offensive struggles and come up short.
And that's a bad feeling when you're the offense, because you see your defense time and time again getting stops, giving you the football back, and giving you an opportunity. The offense, they just couldn't pull their own weight.
I hear you. It's a bad feeling for the offense, but it really sucks for us as defense because we got to keep going back on the field time and time again with no offensive support. A lot of times the frustration will lead on the sidelines. You'll see people getting angry, but the offense has got to do a better job.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget. You can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Falcons of Air Force. Take it away, broadcast team.
First play of the period, first down here. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Raiola. Going for it all. Intercepted to stop the threat. They'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking to pass, it's Raiola. Lets it fly deep downfield. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Gonna look downfield again. Unleashes one deep. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And LSU getting set on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Raiola. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Tigers! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. They'll get this drive started from the 29. He'll ride his man on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. He tried to make something out of nothing, but there was really nothing he could do on that play.
And I hope offensively that's not going to make them quit on this option play. That's a scheme that really puts the defense in a bind. If I were them, I wouldn't let that play stop them from trying to run it later in this game.
They'll gather on the sidelines now as we've reached the 2-minute timeout. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
I think a trait of a running back that you really look for is a guy that can bust tackles. Man, a guy that can make something out of nothing when it's not there. And just a really good job breaking the tackle, continuing to keep the play alive, and never quit.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Those fullbacks are grown men. Those guys are constantly hitting linebackers and blocking the whole entire game. So when you get a chance to give the big boy the ball, it's always, and you know what it is? It's a morale boost for everybody on the whole field. Everybody gets jacked up, and he finally gets to touch the football.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Duke Blue Devils. Take it away, broadcast team.
This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Rushes on him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And that last play is sort of a microcosm of the kind of day it's been for them offensively in this one. They just haven't really been able to do anything well. Haven't been able to run the ball, catching and throwing, and pass protection like you saw that last play, giving up the sack. There's a lot this offense needs to build on, needs to get better at moving forward.
And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Arizona Wildcats. Bear down. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass, it's Fafita. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Remember to play like a champion. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Throws for the tight end. And incomplete on the deep ball. It would have been a high-level play, but it's a play this quarterback expects to be able to make when he has a guy open.
Man, these quarterbacks start practicing and doing 7-on-7 and having quarterback coaches when they're like...
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Takes takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Pulls it in. Not a big window, and that throw was money. They've got it at the 30. And the Golden Bears in the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Cal! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. On the ground, it's Love. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Pocket breaking down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Got it in the middle. It's Moore.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Caught close to the marker. It's Moore. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.